More trouble for Harvard University. Its student paper, The Crimson, is reporting another bombshell. Harvard's Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer, Sherry Ann Charleston, is facing 40 claims of plagiarism. This plagiarism accusation, well, it's deja vu, isn't it? As you all know, less than 4 weeks ago, Claudine Gay resigned as president of Harvard when instances of plagiarism were discovered in her works of scholarship. And now, plagiarism allegations are lodged against Harvard's Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer in a 37-page anonymous letter. And it gets worse. The letter suggests that Charleston credited herself for work actually written by her husband, LeVar Charleston. Her husband is currently the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Inclusion at another university, my alma mater, the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Meanwhile, the House Education Committee is leaning in on its anti-Semitism probe in higher education. Its chairwoman is threatening Harvard with a subpoena relating to those investigations. She's also threatening to expand the probe to Columbia and Cornell universities. Member of the House Education Committee, Utah Congressman Burgess Owens joins me again. Nice to see you, sir. And I understand the committee's leverage and oversight of Harvard and other institutions as it relates to anti-Semitism because it's discrimination and also danger and I love that. But do you have any leverage over plagiarism? Is it any of your business if Harvard wants to hire people who plagiarize?
No, that's not our business. Our goal is just let people know that. At the end of the day, this is what happens when you have affirmative action and DEI. When you're looking at a person's color and gender versus their character and their intelligence and their ability to be honest, at the end of the day, American people, parents will decide if they want to continue to send their kids to a school that highlights the things that they should not be highlighting for success of our kids. So I'm glad this is all coming out. I think that the timing couldn't be any more perfect to finally have a Supreme Court hearing or I guess a judgment that affirmative action, that whole idea of judging people from their race and their gender and all this other stuff is unconstitutional. So I'm thankful now that Harvard will have to stand up and show that they can do it on merit, and they'll hire the right people to do that, hopefully.
Well, as it stands now, it's an anonymous letter. I hate anonymous sources. I don't know why anyone won't speak up. And there are allegations against her, and we haven't heard what she's saying to it. But let me turn to the other issue. Is your committee has been so powerful in terms of this anti-Semitism issue. Are you planning on expanding to other universities?
Well, we know it's already in other universities. See, Grant, this is the thing that we're finally understanding. Our kids have been under attack for decades. This goes back to John Dewey days. They've realized that the best place, the soft target, are those places where we trust, we think, we send our kids there, and they indoctrinate our kids, and our kids come out, and for generations later, we're dealing with this stuff. That's why we're seeing all this hatred, this divisiveness in every facet of our society. So yes, we will continue to hold these colleges accountable. We're now looking at ways of making sure that the cost is tied into accountability to the college. If our kids cannot come out of school with a good degree and making an income, there should be a liability to that college for failing that particular student. So we're looking at the entire process, and I'm thankful. Basically, look at the last couple of years, the American people are finally engaged. That's a big part of this. It's not just those of us here on the Hill saying this is a problem we're having. Parents across the country are engaged. We're learning it and understanding it, and we're with our pocketbooks. We will be making decisions based on how well these colleges begin to build the product we need.
I've been sort of hostile to universities in the last 10 or 15 years because I haven't seen a lot of fiscal responsibility. When I went to the University of Wisconsin, it was $284 a semester. Thank you to the taxpayers of the state of Wisconsin. I appreciate it. But the universities know that they can keep raising prices, knowing that the students are so desperate to keep borrowing money and borrowing themselves into the ground. So I'm actually I'm very disappointed in universities. I don't think they're helping.
Well, we should be, and the fact that we're not talking about all the above issues now, we're realizing that four-year college is not for everybody, that we can have a lot of options out there for our kids who really want to go out and make a good income and have a good lifestyle. I think the most important thing is recognizing there is no incentive for colleges to keep the price down. They get paid up front, and then it's up to the students and the parents to take care of whatever's done 5, 6, 7, 8 years later. Yeah. So we're now getting that, and we're going to deal with it. And it's one of the top priorities for the Republican Party: China, the budget, and education. And I can't say the timing couldn't be any better. This will help us get our country back.
Congressman Burgess Owens, thank you, sir. Hope you come back.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. All the best.